We're going to just be talking a little bit about Dragon Quest Tact and a little bit of 11, some more miscellaneous Dragon Quest news. I'm Sack Chief, the host of the show.
I'm Wolfsbane 101, the guy who just doesn't know when to shut up.
And I'm Ryan Molina from Battle Geek Plus, who helps these two with the Questcast every time.
Mm-hmm.
How's
I feel
everybody
like we
doing?
nailed it.
Yep. All right, so you guys there?
Yep.
Yep, we're here.
All right, cool. So basically, we'll be taking some questions here and there. Let's just give everyone a little bit of time to get in. I'm gonna tweet it out. Of course.
Hey, how's it going, Robert? Yep, first time here, big fan of Dragon Quest. Welcome. Good to see you, man. How's it going, Brody? Trocharius, Darth Flagidus, Protector Draco, and we know Senior and Olamids.
Hey, Senior's here.
Oh yeah.
Simon Lichter. We don't have anything to say about the DQ9 remake other than we want it here.
Yeah, that'd be really awesome.
Hey, Mr. Gentleman, I just listened to your podcast with Geekdom. That was amazing.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Gentleman's watching? Sick.
How's it going,
cool.
Eric Marvel Tombuan? Good to see you. Hey, how's it going, Frequency?
Man, you know what? I just tweeted out that we are live over on my Twitter page, so maybe we'll get some people in here.
Quote tweet.
Sick. Quote tweets are the sickest.
Alright, so we need to turn down the music a little, okay.
Yeah, it can get a little loud, can it?
Alright, how's it going, FF7 DBZ World? It's an interesting nickname.
That's a very odd crossover.
I like to see Cloud versus Goku.
I mean, they can fight in the air.
Yeah.
Is the music good now? I toned it down a little bit. I got a little playlist going on in the background, so yeah, just let me know how everything sounds.
How's it going, Lejour?
And anyway, I also tweeted it out right now, so you can retweet that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So
Oh, yeah.
what are we talking about tonight?
All right, so I just want to first of all start off by talking about Dragon Quest Tact. Dragon Quest Tact is a tactical game for your mobile phones with Dragon Quest monsters fighting each other. It's only available in Japan. It came out recently. They had a big marketing stunt, a marketing thing over it. This game basically actually has a story, and it's a mobile game. There's monsters in the game with unique appearances. There's like an emperor slime, and there's like a one-armed like sage killing machine. There's a lot of cool enemy designs in this game. You even get to meet different characters from previous Dragon Quest games, like the princess and like Rubis and Dragon Lord.
Green Dragon.
Yeah, and the green dragon who kidnaps the princess. It's a cool looking game. I've seen a lot of screenshots of it. Now, the reason I want to bring this up is because last month, Square Enix actually filed a trademark, a trademark for the game in English, which means there's a possibility that it might come out in the West.
Specifically the trademark listed U.S., Canada, and Europe.
Yep.
I believe.
So there's a good chance we might get an English version of this game. Just want to point that out. It's a little thing I wanted to let everyone know.
That could be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully it's more of a matter of when than a matter of if, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be. I'm sure we're going to get it here in English.
I feel like it would be less of an issue because it's a mobile game. You know, you don't have to like print cartridges or worry about like physical distribution. So it seemed like a better idea, but who knows?
All right,
I could be totally wrong.
All right. So what happened to Dragon Quest Walk? Simon Linkter asks. From what I heard, I think last fall, Yuji Horii came to New York for some reason. Was that for Dragon Quest Walk or not?
There's reason to believe it might have been, but we will never find out.
Yeah, since we haven't heard anything from Dragon Quest Walk in a while.
Yeah, we probably won't get that one because it's, I don't know. I don't know if there's enough demand for that, especially with the pandemic kind of going on.
Well, also at the same time, every place is kind of empty, so it's a little easier to walk around.
Well, it depends on where you're going, where you live. Like where I live, nobody cares.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because right here everyone's still walking and not wearing masks, which kind of sucks. So I'm glad I'm leaving this place in a week.
Yeah, where I live, it's just there's no way around it.
All right, so Mr. Gentleman says the issue with Walk is probably server issues. It requires a lot of people walking around to justify. Oh yeah, that is kind of true.
Yeah, that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people are going to be walking around right now, so yeah.
If they're smart, that is.
Dragon Quest car. I want a Dragon Quest car.
Dragon Quest car. Whoa.
Who's talking about Dragon Quest car?
Yamaha Custom Series in the chat.
Yo, I'd drive a Dragon Quest car.
There are Dragon Quest cars. In 10, there's cars.
No, I mean like an actual car.
Oh, like
Zach.
those anime cars that you see at the freaking Comic-Con, like the anime
Yeah,
girls sprayed on the
yeah.
side. Yeah, like one of those, but
Yeah,
freaking... yeah, there's like Jade or
Dragon
somebody on the
Quest.
side.
Or slimes.
Slimes, yeah.
Yo,
Slime
dude.
Mobile.
It's a pretty
The
swag
slime
car.
mobile.
Dragon Quest car.
Did you just say swag unironically?
No.
That's cursed, bro.
I'm not Milo, okay?
It's cringe.
See, we have no word on a DQ 4 through 9 remake on the Switch just yet.
Yeah, a lot of people
it-
do request that though. I noticed.
I mean, I get it. You know, more Dragon Quest games on a console, the better, because, you know, more people gain access, especially when they're not restricted to old hardware.
Yep.
Also, there's
Nice. Robert got the slime teapot.
yeah, the slime people. That's cool. Yeah, there's a little bit of we just found out. Also, I have a feeling that the rights for Dragon Quest in the West are kind of screwy, considering what we found out about the Erdrick trilogy recently. Should I tell them? I should probably mention.
Go
it, right?
ahead.
So
Okay.
you know, remember those how we got the Erdrick trilogy, the 1, 2, and 3 on the Switch recently? This past September. It was last year.
Yeah.
We got that last year, and it's like, oh wow, it took 2 years for us to get that because originally those ports came onto 3DS and PS4 in 2017. Those are ports of a 2014 port of a 2005, 2006 mobile version on old flip phones. So this is an old port that's been being tossed around and passed around between different consoles. So that's that. And you wonder why it came out in English in 2019 when it came out so many years ago. It turns out that we actually looked into the files for the 3DS version of the game because I dumped it and I sent it to somebody in the server. Turns out the entire English script was hidden in the files and could have been activated just like that. If Square Enix wanted to, they could have released it on the 3DS and PS4 3 years ago, but they did not. So,
that's
why? The question is why, right?
Right, yeah, why?
It again, like you said, it could either be a rights issue or just maybe they didn't think that they would sell well enough over here on the PS4 and on the 3DS.
Mm-hmm. It's
In
possible.
the West, it could be either or it could be a mix of both.
But it would have literally cost them nothing. I mean, how much would it cost them to translate? The translation was done, right? It's just distribution issues.
Yeah.
But you also got to take into account physical copies.
It would just be digital though, right? I mean,
We don't know that. I mean, maybe, but like again, like there's don't you have to like pay for like the licensing issue, like licensing to do that, like for localization, or am I mistaken?
I think you do, right? But it's like I've seen weirder, smaller games on the 3DS than Dragon Quest, like from Japan. But I guess it might be a weird rights issue. I don't know.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest is one of those franchises where it's a big franchise, but for some reason, a lot of games don't come over here, and I'm starting to wonder if it is a rights issue.
I'm starting
Because
to
remember,
think
the
that
whole
too.
reason its name was changed, the whole reason why it was called Dragon Warrior first was because of a freaking like rights issue with a D&D like expansion. I think it was that was called like Dragon Quest.
Well, I doubt TSR is going after the Dragon Quest name now.
Well, it may not be them, but it could be something else.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
Maybe, I don't know, but there could be some weird issue there.
And
Yeah.
we're not sure what issue that is then.
Yeah, Square Enix ain't saying, because of course they're not going to.
Yeah.
Why would they? Why would they talk about like localization issues?
And there's the
Nobody
fact
does
that
that.
Square Enix also has like their main franchise. They don't really want a lot of competition for. It seems like.
I
'Cause-
mean, here's the thing though: it's not necessarily competition. Like if they don't release them in the same time frame, all they can do is just make money from it.
But like DQ10 for example, wouldn't that like take away from Final Fantasy 14? It might.
I doubt it. Most people who are into 14 deep are gonna stay there.
Yeah, I doubt it. It might just be more of a niche thing, in all honesty.
Mm-hmm.
It could just be like they don't have the money for all those servers over here.
Yeah, and that thing.
Because like they're already paying for like the 11 servers still and the 14 servers.
Yeah.
So like just another MMO server would just be like that'd be a lot.
Yeah, and also with the pandemic going on, like maintaining the extra servers might be a bit tough.
That's true.
There's a lot of factors that could go into this.
Yeah, there's way too many to even think about.
But maybe if a certain review ever comes out about a certain Dragon Quest MMO, maybe someday they'll be like, maybe it is worth it.
Yeah, it would be great if that thing would ever come out.
Yeah.
Whoever would do that review would be a godsend. I tell you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and anyone who would be helping this individual would also be pretty awesome for doing so.
Yeah. Well, we can always wish, right?
Yep. Maybe something will come out soon. Listen, guys, this fall is gonna be big for Dragon Quest. It's gonna be big. I mean, you have Dai, and then as soon as Dai is like halfway through its series, you're gonna get every Xbox Game Pass owner is going to get the game for free, 11S. It's gonna be enormous. So October's when it happens.
Yep, October is going to be a very, very big month for the series. So make sure you're all watching Die.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's a few other things to be watching in October that involves Dragon Quest, I think, wouldn't you say?
Yep, I definitely say that. And also, what was I thinking? Well, who knows? Maybe we'll hear something about Tact in October too.
Maybe. And maybe we'll finally get some updates on the Die games.
Oh yeah, we don't know if we have no idea if those are being localized actually.
I think they
Which
might.
I doubt,
I think they will. Cause
I feel like the mobile one and the console one might.
the arcade one, obviously not. The
Okay,
arcade,
but definitely not
yeah.
the arcade one. Yeah, no.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I agree with Mr. Gentleman. I do want to go to Japan to actually play the card arcade game. See, I would have been going to Japan next month if it were not for this actual pandemic. So I had to cancel my ticket because of that. All right, so hopefully they don't take forever to port DQ7 and 8 to the Switch. That would be such an easy job. I don't think it would be as easy as it looks because these were remade for the 3DS and then. Oh wait, is this freezing for everyone else?
What? The stream?
Yeah, that's what Daisy's saying.
Oh, it's good now.
Okay.
It dropped to 0 kilobytes. Is everyone at home watching still? It should be fine.
I'm watching. It's fine.
It's fine now.
It's running on mine. It's kind of laggy on my end, but that's about it.
It'll be fine if you just wait a couple seconds. Okay, don't worry. It's not gonna be like last time. 'Cause I don't have a game or anything playing. It's just all the RAM is going towards us talking. That's all.
Okay. Oh, actually, are we getting Ultra Zappy is asking, are we getting Die subbed or not?
Well, of course.
It's not confirmed, but Crunchyroll is being. What?
It'll be on Crunchyroll. It'll be on Verve. It'll be on like all the streaming.
It's gonna be on
services, don't
Crunchy.
worry.
Yeah, every the most obscure freaking animes get subbed. Every anime gets subbed. I don't think I've seen a single one.
It will get officially released over here. That's for sure. It will definitely get a sub. That is almost guaranteed. Almost everything does anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Now, whether or not we get a dub is, I mean, probably it's a Toei anime. It's a Toei anime, and those typically always get a dub.
I think
Yeah,
it will.
We're
yeah.
not sponsored by Crunchyroll, but definitely get Crunchyroll to watch Die.
Yeah, that's all. That's your only choice now, at least.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. There's Verve. There's Funimation Now. There's other things that can pop up on.
So we should
Or
probably talk
actually-
about Kiss Anime, right? Because of
No, it's not.
you don't want to talk about that? Nope.
No, absolutely not.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, okay.
Especially considering one of your co-hosts is sponsored by Crunchyroll.
Wait,
Yep.
who's sponsored by Country? Oh, Geekdom, right? That's true.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
might want to shut up.
That's true. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get a Crunchyroll membership probably the week before Die comes out, just to maximize the usage. We'll be doing maybe watch parties. That's allowed, right? On Discord.
Only
I
on
mean,
Discord, not here.
Yeah, on Discord. So make sure you join the Discord server. It's in big yellow letters at the bottom of the screen if you want to watch Die with all of us together this October. So yeah, join the Discord server, all right?
Yeah, if you want to join one of the worst communities ever, please join our Discord server.
Yeah. It's a pretty good community. There's a meme channel there. They make a lot of weird stuff in there. I sometimes look and I'm
Yeah.
like, God, what have I created? I just want to nuke this whole...
It's not what you created. It's what you created and then let everybody else take over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
Basically, let's see what's in the Discord.
How about we focus on questions?
Yeah. How many let's start answering questions. Yeah. Any questions coming in through?
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Frequency. We're gonna try to watch it together. We're gonna watch parties like Zach said.
Yes.
Yeah, you're gonna attempt to. I would attempt to be there unless that thing comes out during like the middle of the week. Then sorry, guys.
Yeah, so basically in Discord, I'll be streaming it. You can watch and we can all talk and stuff. It'll be like watching it with, you know, people like friends or something like that. We did movie nights before for the past couple months, every now and then, and those are pretty popular. But I think the Die watch nights will be pretty good. I'm gonna be doing episode reviews of Die every week. So yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah, let's just hope everybody will be quiet when we watch that this time.
Yeah, no more
And I'll-
dogs freaking barking and stuff. You will be muted if you're annoying. Just letting you know.
And
Honestly, I
will-
think everyone should just mute their mics if they're gonna watch. You know.
Yeah.
And I will repost those to my blog too.
I mean, okay, talking during anime watches is sometimes fun if you've already seen the episode and you're like watching it a second time. Like the first time is like a little bit it's like
I don't know. For me, it's one of those things where I don't like to like if I'm watching something, I'm intentionally trying to watch it. Like no matter how many times I've seen it.
Oh, we had this anime club back in college where basically everyone would just be talking and making fun of the anime that we're watching, like joking around.
You would have been in an anime club.
It was kind of fun. I don't really care because I know the entire Die story because I've pretty much read most of the manga so far. I'm like really far ahead, but most people
I swear
haven't.
to God, if we do this and you talk, I will drop kick you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I need to read more of it.
I've read a shit ton of it. All right, everyone at home, DragonQuestManga.com. That's it, right? It's com or org.
Yeah.
I haven't read it myself. Not going to. I'm just waiting for the anime to drop.
If you want to watch read the manga, it's DragonQuestManga.com. Great website, no ads, none of that bullshit. It's a really good website. Just check that out. Yeah,
I don't believe you.
it's a good website. There's actually no bullshit on this website. Okay.
I don't believe you.
Okay, hold on. Trying to look for some questions.
So, any more questions?
Oh yeah, so who's doing these guitar covers, Zach?
Let me check.
Yeah, everyone's
Yeah,
asking me that.
Everyone's
Yeah,
asking.
who's doing the guitar covers?
All right, the name is in
Yeah.
Japanese, so yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna copy it.
Copy paste into Google Translate.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Google Translate this. Wait.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, so Wayne, we don't know if the Eric and Mia Monsters game will ever be localized or even be done because it's in development hell right now.
That game's probably canceled.
Yeah, and especially with the pandemic, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
I believe in it. Okay.
Zach, you believe in a lot of things.
Alright, I have the name of the guy who's doing the guitar covers. His name is Daisuke Minamizawa. That's his name. Daisuke Minamizawa.
Okay, cool.
Alright. 2019. This CD's from 2019. Just last year. Good stuff.
At least now the Dragon Quest music will be bearable to listen to.
Oh.
Oh, can't wait for the mob to come after me. Just chat explodes.
Let me drop your ad in the comments so they can send you hate mail.
Go ahead, dude. If I get death threats from your fans, I'm just saying.
Okay, what, you're gonna sue me?
No, I'm just gonna block you.
Okay.
No, I should probably clarify. I don't like the composer to the Dragon Quest things for obvious reasons, and there's only really a few good tracks. The rest are kind of meh.
That's his opinion. It does not represent the opinion of the Questcast.
I think Ryan would agree with me though.
Kind of. Huh?
Dude, we get it. You have a hard-on for Dragon Quest and everything it involves. We get it. Oh man, so when are we getting a Dragon Quest kart racer? It feels like that's one of the few things that Dragon Quest hasn't done.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it's. Yeah, actually, that would work. It would be awesome.
Like Final Fantasy had a kart racer.
Which wasn't really that good.
It was okay, like back when I played it on PlayStation. It was serviceable. I believe it was Chocobo Racing.
Let's see what is my worst DQ fail protector, Draco? I would definitely say dying to a low level monster. Yeah, like I think like in the early games, like 1 through 3, like I would try to escape the dungeon and then I would get killed by one of the low level monsters because I don't have enough HP. There we go.
Oh, I know Sack's biggest fail because we actually have like video evidence of it happening.
Oh yeah.
Remember? What do you mean? There's a pot lid behind this stone at the tour at the beginning.
Yeah, because
I remember.
It wasn't that easy to find.
That was the easiest thing to find. That's literally the first thing I did when I played Dragon Quest XI for the first time. Is I checked behind a rock. Most people who play video games check behind things. Mr. Gentleman would be disappointed in you, Sack. For anyone who's not initiated, a few Questcasts ago, Sack was playing 11 on stream, and he was like in the late game on like the PC version, and he's played the game I don't know how many times now, but he was at the tour because he was going to go check for something, and he walked behind the thing just by chance. He goes, "Wait, there's a treasure chest behind here?" And we're like, "Yeah, Sack, that's the first treasure chest in the game. That's like almost the thing that almost everybody found." He goes, "What? I never found this." And he goes, "What's in it?" And then he goes, "Oh, it's a pot lid." Like, yeah, no duh.
Let's see, what would we change about any DQ? I would definitely make 7 shorter. That's one thing for sure.
I'd probably the thing I'd replace it would be, or is it like change or replace?
What would you change about any DQ?
I'd change the composer.
No. Okay. Anyway, what would I change?
No, I'm being legit. Like you could still get the same kind of feel and the same kind of music with a different composer.
You realize how important Sugiyama is for like the entirety of video game music and all that? Like it's
not anymore.
Well, he was.
There's people who have there are people who have outdone him now and people who outdid him before he even started.
No, not before he even started. Who outdid him before he even started? He is the first actual composer to have an actual symphony do the music for a video game ever. Nobody's done it before him. Period.
And yet, a lot of that music is very meh.
It's not meh, okay? It's extremely good music, and Sugiyama is...
Guys, can you see how easily it is to trigger Sack Chief? It ain't hard. Anyone, hey everyone, go at Sack on Twitter and just say, hey, Sugiyama sucks.
They're not gonna do that, but okay.
Okay, sure, okay. You know what? All right, prove. You know what, guys? Prove me wrong. I dare.
Let's see, what is the hardest DQ game in our opinion? I'll definitely say 2.
Two,
Yeah,
but I'd say 2 isn't hard because it's hard. I'd say it's hard because of its poor design.
Yeah.
It's hard because of bullshit stuff, like, it's like, there's, like, canals you have to go up throughout an entire country, and the save points are so scarce, and there's all this stupid stuff going on, too, that makes it a very frustrating experience. But the remakes did fix it up a lot.
You can tell that game, like, they still didn't really know what they were doing at the time. Like, they were still trying to figure video games out. And I'm gonna go on a tangent here probably, but you know what? Screw it. Listen, there are people, and I refer to, and like, you know these types of people, like, and they're in every community. Well, actually, in my day, those games were actually well made. They are difficult and they did know what they were doing. How dare you question the perfection of the older games? How dare you? Like, nah, dude, it's just poor design.
Look, Yuji Horii admit that it was poor design. He admitted it. Like, he did, right?
Yep.
He's admitted in interviews that 2 was...
Like, every video game company, like, every developer has went out to say, like, their previous works are worse because, like, they didn't know what they were doing.
And the thing is, Dragon Quest 1's a very well-balanced, pretty good experience that's very satisfying to play. 2, on the other hand, was rushed out to come out the next year to match Dragon Quest 1's success. They did not playtest it at all. They barely playtested it. Nobody on the team played from beginning to end in a playtest in Dragon Quest 2, which is a huge mistake.
Yeah, and it shows.
Yeah,
it definitely shows.
I mean, here's the thing: the Game Boy version is pretty good because they really do balance a lot of stuff and they make it a lot more bearable. I'd say the Game Boy version is better than 1. It's better. I like the Game Boy version of 2. The original version of 2 is very frustrating to play, and I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, every re-release of 2 has been way better than the original release, just because of the rebalance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I beat it up. Yeah, I actually beat the Switch version last year in like 8 hours, and it was so much easier.
Yeah, and people seem to have this thing that like, oh man, we just want games to be easy. No, we want games to like not just be poorly optimized and like just bullshit, you know?
Yeah, it has to be fair. Like if you lose,
just because a game is easier or fair doesn't make it a bad game.
Yeah. In fact, games shouldn't be super frustrating, I don't think. They shouldn't be extremely frustrating. It should be kind of, like, easygoing in certain points. Yeah.
And some people have the excuse of, like, well, I beat it as a kid. Yeah, well, I put up with a lot of things as a kid. I dealt with, like, mental abuse as a child. Doesn't mean everybody should have to go through it. Like, let's be real here.
Let's see, so, Argle Gamer is asking, what is our all-time favorite DQ?
All-time, huh? You guys go first.
I'm gonna go with the third game.
Wait, what now? What was the question? I spaced.
Your favorite DQ?
My favorite Dragon Quest? Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
It's honestly a tie between it's a 3-way tie actually between 3, 8, and 11.
Oh, nice. Those are good choices, actually.
Personally, I like 11 a lot, and I think 11 in a lot of ways is the best Dragon Quest because of just how much everything is just streamlined and how like little things like the healing, like you boom, like 1 second everybody heals with a handy heal, things like that. Like the story's really good, the characters are really good, the gameplay is awesome, really like satisfying. There's so much about 11 that I really like, but then there's like
Oh yeah.
there's little things about other games that I really wish 11 had adopted. Like 11's open world is not completely open. I kind of would have preferred it would be a little more like 8, with more of an open world. 8 in a lot of ways. It's so hard for me to choose my favorite. I always tell people my favorite's 5 though, because 5 left the biggest impression on me. So yeah, 5 is my favorite, but it's like they're all really close to each other to me. 11 is a close second place behind 5 for me. Any more questions?
Yeah, we're looking.
All right. You guys like the music that's playing in the background? I have like every single song in the Dragon Quest series, every single album. We can listen to all sorts of albums if you want. It's pretty cool. There's a dance mix, but it's not the time for that though, because that's gonna be a little distracting. I showed you guys the dance mix, right?
Oh yeah.
That was some good shit. Okay.
All right. So Ariel Gamer's asking, do you guys like the Tales series? I've never played with any of the games.
Played a little bit. It's all right. What about you, Wolf? You played?
Also,
Wait, what now?
Tales of the JRPG franchise, action JRPG.
I've never played a Tales game.
So these Tales games, they're action RPGs. They're not turn-based. They're very hacky slashy kind of. Not really my style.
I've never played them, so I'm looking forward to the new one, just because like they're just visually it looks interesting, and I kind of want to play that. But I've never played one before, but it seems like it could be my thing.
I own a few of them. I've played a little bit of Exilia. I played a little bit of Berseria. What was that one called? I forget what it was. I don't know. There's so many. It's like an annual franchise, pretty much. Like I wish DQ had as many games as the Tales franchise. Like, oh, another year, another game. Like we have to wait like 5-6 years for a new game to come out. Yeah.
all right. So Roman Frank is asking which. Let's see. Which is the best DQ overworld theme? My personal favorite is A Lonely Youth from Dragon Quest II. So it's kind of funny. My least favorite Dragon Quest game has my favorite of the overworld themes.
Let me think. Which one has the best overworld theme? I think 4 had a pretty good one. Let me see.
Wait, but which one from 4 though?
Yeah, because there's multiple. I forget which one it was. Maybe I should just bust out the freaking 4 CD and listen to it.
Right,
It's one of the 4s.
Robert.
Wolf, which one's your favorite?
8.
8?
Oh yeah, it's good.
8's good.
Yeah. I was glad that they included it in 11S on the Switch.
See, have you guys tried any of the DQ Mystery Dungeon games? I played a little of the Tornica one. I played a little of the Angus PS2 one. I need to play more of them, actually.
I've never played a Mystery Dungeon game.
All right, so have you played the Mother Earthbound games? I played a bit of Earthbound. I liked it. I just need to play more of it.
Earthbound?
Yeah.
Played a little bit of it. It's like DQ. It's like a very blatantly inspired by Dragon Quest. It's like a modern version of it, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like what if DQ, but in the real world?
Yeah. Even the menu system's the same. Like the little black box in the corner with like the things to select the menu with, and the black text boxes. It's ripped straight out of Dragon Quest. It's very similar.
It also gets pretty wild at times.
Yeah.
Like, it starts getting really out there.
High score. They want to talk about the Netflix documentary already?
I haven't watched it, so I have no opinion.
We'll save that for a couple minutes from now. Wait, Brian, you watched it, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I watched that RPG episode. It's pretty crappy, but we'll talk about that in a second. Any more questions?
There's always questions, Zach.
There's always questions. Can you retweet my Dragon Quest art? No, that's the answer.
No. Oh wow.
I cannot.
Way to be a community leader, Zach.
Yes.
Who said that? I'm curious because I love art.
It
so
happens
who
all
was
the
it?
time. Everybody, I get like 5 DMs a day asking me to retweet their Dragon Quest art. I do it
Cool,
sometimes.
Zach. I don't care. Tell me the person's name. I want to know. I want to see their art.
I'll show it to you. I'll DM you their art. Okay. I'm not calling anybody out right now.
Okay, sick. Because I'll retweet it because I like art and I'm not
Sure.
an asshole like Zach. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see, what is the best Dragon Quest monster? Oh, there's a lot of them.
I think it's more or less what's the best and down to what's your favorite.
Yeah,
Because like.
yeah, I am pretty sure I answered this in a previous Questcast, but now my answer might be different because I can't remember what I said.
I was paid $2 to say what? Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna say it. First of all. Okay. Well, what does it say? You read it off for me.
You were paid $2 to say say ooh funny Luigi.
Should I say it? It was $2.
Do it. Yeah,
Alright.
you're getting paid to do it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, funny Luigi. Okay, there I said it.
There you go.
All right, now.
Why are you so embarrassed to do things, Zach?
Because. All right,
Dude, you literally posted a video showing how bad you are at pouring tea. I don't think it gets any worse than that.
Okay, I'll make another one for the other PT bot they just released.
Yeah, just don't pour it all over yourself this time.
Lumi paid me. It was Lumi, of course. $2.
It would be Lumi.
Yeah.
Let me.
Anything else?
No, we are not canceling Dragon Quest Sandvale. We're sorry.
Oh man, hashtag DQ is over party.
Oh crap, it was deleted by Daisy. Well, now
Did you guys know that Dragon Quest XI is the best Legend of Zelda game there is?
Oh, we gotta hear this now. All right, go ahead.
I mean, think about it. We got kid, born doesn't know his heritage, has a glowing mark on the back of his left hand, gets a magic sword to defeat an evil genius who's planning to take over the kingdom, and also has to fight an ancient evil that keeps coming back and is the reincarnation of another hero. It's Legend of Zelda. Also time travel.
Alright, so Robert Hornibrook's asking, have you guys tried playing the originals in Japanese just for giggles? I am playing 10 in Japanese, and I do have the original Famicom cartridges of Dragon Quest 1 through 4. I'm kind of considering playing 3 and 4 because they have game saves at the end of the game, and it would help me practice my Japanese a lot, so I might do it.
I don't have a means to play those. I don't have any emulator that could run on my system, and not only that, but I don't have a Famicom or any Japanese copies of the cartridges, so not really it's something I'm able to do.
I have all the Japanese stuff, but I prefer to play in English because I just like hearing and like understanding what's going on. But I played 10, and 10's only in Japanese, and I've been struggling with that a lot. So that's the only one. My Nintendo, my freaking AVS plays all the Famicom cartridges, so I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, never played
I have the same idea.
Never played the originals in Japanese before. I'd probably be able to beat them if I did because I know them so well that it doesn't really make a difference. But like reading spell names would probably be hard for me, I guess.
Right. Let's see.
Do a no magic run.
A no
Problem
magic
solved.
run. You know what run I want to do?
Yeah.
I want to do a run in Dragon Quest IX where I have no clothes and no weapons, and I'm just one guy, and you have to beat the entire game naked with no weapons and just punching the crap out of the enemies. I want to do that one day.
You will make it. You will get about an hour in, and then you're done.
Yeah. Well, no, I bet someone in Japan already did that.
It's possible, right?
Probably, but
I'm
still.
pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't expect Stack to have the patience to do that.
I'll use cheat codes to speed it up a little.
Well, then that defeats the point.
EXP multiplayers count, because it's just like, oh, what if you fought this guy again and again 120 times? But you didn't, though. Kind of counts.
No, it doesn't, dude. It's literally the whole point is to do it legit.
That's true. Alright, then I definitely don't have the patience for that.
Sack, you would be the type of dude to, like, turn in a speedrun. I beat this game in 0.2 seconds, like, you cheated. It's like, so?
Yeah, so? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with cheating?
Yeah, see, there you go, guys. Sack Chief Cheater confirmed.
By the way, 11, I've got, me and Komodo figured out the cheats, or Komodo figured out, I just stole all of his research on how to cheat and stuff, right? So, I could probably beat 11 really quickly right now with cheat codes. I could just run through the wall, I'll skip getting Eric, I'll skip getting Veronica and Serena, I'll just go fight the final boss myself with like a steel sword or something, and then like just destroy him. I could probably do that.
Yeah, because that'll totally give you some form of gratification.
Imagine like doing solo final boss in Dragon Quest 11, you beat him, that'd be so badass. It's impossible though, because I have trouble with him even at like level 90 with without the Sword of Light, so that's not gonna happen.
Even at level 99. Alright, so any other questions, Daisy? Yeah, looks like I'm missing a lot of questions.
Yeah, there's a lot of comments spilling through. It's kind of hard to keep up.
Yeah. Have you guys tried soloing in Dragon Quest 3? Yeah, when I was a kid, I tried doing a solo quest. I got all the way to Samano, I think it was called. You know, like the continent that looks like South America, but then I haven't played it since. So.
I don't think it's really possible.
Yeah. I've not done it, but I do believe that our resident Daisy is actually doing that on her own time.
Is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I believe she has been mentioning it here and there about doing a solo quest.
Alright, so
she's gotten decently far.
I can't imagine being Baramos with that with one guy. That sounds impossible, but sounds cool though.
Alright, so Volpe Moron is asking, how do you play X on Switch? You have to get a Japanese account and then download it. Then after that, you have to have a Japanese Square Enix account. Then you can play it from there. And what races can you choose? Oh, well, I chose Ogre in 10.
I would totally be an ogre if I had the patience to play that game.
I'm a poppet, but the thing is, like, yeah, the races are all pretty cool looking. The poppets are the dipshit halfling, as Ali likes to call them.
Yeah.
They definitely do look like it. They are like the most nonsensical halfling creatures to ever exist.
No, there is not an English version of X-Mung.
They're so Toriyama, the freaking poppets. That's why I like them, because they look like something he would have drawn like 30 years ago.
Yeah, but he didn't. He drew it like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's why I like them. They're like old school. The only problem is that they don't have any kind of equipment down below. They have nothing down there if you try taking their clothes off. So that's the only downside of being.
They're just bare ass naked.
Yeah, yeah. The only race that can
that's
actually.
What you love about them. What are you talking about? You always strip down in that game and run around.
Yeah, yeah. The only race in Dragon Quest X that can become completely naked is the poppets, because they don't have anything down there. It's just smooth. And all the other races have like underwear when you strip them down, but the poppets, they're just nothing. They don't even have pants.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
just completely just dicks out, but like no dicks.
That was the first thing I did as soon as I played with 10. I was like, you know what? Let's see what I look like without any clothes on. Just took everything off.
Yeah, actually in like 10 you could still wear armor, you know, like you'll have all the attributes, but you can actually set yourself naked as like a preset clothing method, or like a preset clothing slot. So
and still have the like stats.
Yeah, so if you want to be naked the entire game, you can.
9 should do that when it comes out, when it gets remade, of course, because it's going to get remade, of course. Yeah. So when they do that, they gotta include that.
I doubt it.
All right, so Cameron Baker's asking, is Dragon Quest Heroes 2 worth it? Yeah, I just played through Heroes 1 and 2, so I can review them later. I'll definitely say Heroes 2 is worth it, and also I got it for $5 last
Black Friday.
It is definitely worth the. Yeah. So if you want to buy the Heroes that are the Builders games, wait for Black Friday.
Yeah, definitely. Don't they're cheap on PS4. On PC, they're super expensive for some reason. I don't know why, but if you're a PC gamer, they run pretty well in there too.
Oh yeah, Mung. Mung. Yeah, he says it's worth it because he in his top Dragon Quest video, he advertises the game every 3 minutes.
Oh, Completionist?
Yeah.
Yeah, Completionist freaking had this top 10 Dragon Quest games video, and it's like the worst shit you've ever seen. Like, oh my gosh.
I mean, it can't be anything worse than what you put out, Zach.
No, it's worse than what I put out. First of all, he was just sitting there talking to a camera rather than actually showing gameplay footage. Second of all, he was shilling Dragon Quest with a paid sponsorship from Square Enix, which is like...
I would totally do that. If Square Enix wanted to pay me to shill Dragon Quest, heck yeah, I'd do that for free.
It seems so non-genuine though. If I was paid to shill Dragon Quest, I'd be like, oh, this is good about it, and this is kind of shitty about it too. They can improve this in the next one. They'd be like, your sponsorship's over, buddy. That's what would happen. Well, you don't believe me?
No,
yeah. Overall, yes, we highly recommend Dragon Quest Heroes 2.
Let's see. What are our thoughts on the vocation system? Says Among Lethal.
Alright, you guys go first.
Okay, the vocation system was handled really well in Dragon Quest 3. It's like usually handled pretty well in all the games. I mean, back then I had more time to test out all the vocations, but nowadays I just, I just choose the most basic ones. I mean, because I don't have as much time anymore.
I don't know. Here's the thing: Dragon Quest 3, the original launch, it was kind of messy, and it had its issues, where you constantly have to level it up, switch over to another thing, level that up, and keep going back and forth between things to get everything where you wanted it. It was just a mess. It was just a mess.
Alright.
But after that and subsequent re-releases of 3, they definitely fixed it. So I think it's good now.
Alright, so the vocation system, out of I agree that 3's vocation system is was a little wonky in the NES version. I do think that it's a little bit overpowered in 3, and it's really overpowered in 7, and also it's very tedious in 7. And because in 3 you can create a super character by making several different classes have different spells and transferring into one character, and you got this one guy who has destructive spells and he has healing spells and he's a freaking martial artist and he can do all this crazy stuff. In 7, you can wear any kind of armor you want. You can use any kind of spell you want, any kind of ability you want. You basically have the most overpowered character ever, and I think it's a little. I just don't like 7's system as much as 9's, which I think is the most balanced system, because it actually encourages you to use different classes rather than just combine a couple classes and just make a super character and just everyone does the same exact thing playing it. There's a little more variety. That's just my thought. I think 9 has the best one.
Okay. Christian Lopez, which do you think is the strongest DQ character?
Oh, wow, that's a little tough to...
I am going to toss my hat into the ring here, and I'm going to say I think 11 is probably the most powerful protagonist. I'm not to talk about spoilers, but considering the true final boss of 11 and what the protag does, yeah, I think it's safe to say he's the most powerful.
Kind of thinking about that, 'cause they're all really powerful by the end, but
I think 11's also probably the most powerful, considering his feat. But if you think about it, he is one guy with several teammates who helped him. It wasn't just by himself he did it. If you think about it.
But a lot of the heroes are.
Right, but if you think about Oster, right, the 7's protagonist, he's really powerful. He can like really like mess
Yeah,
stuff
but
up.
he also has a party. He also has people with him though too, who can do relatively the same things.
Right, but I feel like if
Yeah.
if Oster was going up against 11, who do you think would win? You think 11 would kick his ass, or?
I'd say 11 would still win.
Yeah, like 11 has like a lot of powerful attacks on his own. Like I think he has like the most powerful attacks on his own.
He does like
Yeah.
Quadra Slash, Giga Ash, things like that. Those are pretty tough moves, but
Yeah.
I think he'd rip Oster asunder.
I don't know. I think Oster's
Alright,
pretty
so
tough. I do think it's 11 though. I think 11's probably the strongest.
Ultra Zappy. Who would win in hand-to-hand combat? The Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1 or the Descendant of Erdrick, Dragon Quest 1?
It depends if the Warrior of Light does a class change. So
I'm going to. I think he's going off of. I think he's going based off of like more recent depictions of like the Warrior of Light, like in the Dissidia games, and as well as in I guess he appeared in Final Fantasy 14. I think he's going based off of that. Somebody who is familiar with both franchises more so than probably anybody else here. Honestly, I could honestly see Warrior of Light winning.
Yeah, me too.
Like I love Dragon Quest, but let's be real here, guys. I think Warrior of Light has this one beat.
Yeah, I agree. Well, because like the Warrior of Light could be like six, like 6 different classes, and they can all class change.
Mm-hmm.
So if you make him like a fully powered fighter, then you give him all the buffs. Like he can, like he can do like 500 damage to the final boss if you completely buff him up.
Yeah, not only that, but his moveset in Dissidia shows that he can like create summon swords and send them out to like just strike you down, and he can also use his shield to like blast you away. So
Oh, wow. That means
he is extremely powerful.
All right, I think we have a winner then.
Stack is not as familiar with Final Fantasy, specifically older ones, especially. So I don't think he has much of a fight in this.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Um,
So,
All I know is that there's...
Darth.
What?
I'm gonna read off some ones that we've missed. Darth Flagius, I guess that's how you say it. Sorry if I'm butchering your name.
You guys don't know
Do
Star Wars?
Do you guys think 6 is bad, and if so, why?
it's
6?
not bad. I just don't find it memorable because I mean I'm not a big fan of the cast of 6, and I just don't like the like dual world thing. I think it just made the game a bit convoluted.
I forget everything about 6 as soon as I played 6 a few times, and every time I forget exactly what happened.
Yeah, actually, like the most memorable thing I remember about 6 is it's expensive on the DS. There we go.
Yeah. There's 2 things I don't like in RPGs. There's time travel and there are multiple worlds. And 6 has multiple.
So you hate 11 because time travel.
It's not. 11 does it properly. 11 does it right. Okay.
I love time travel.
7 does it wrong.
It's like my favorite trope.
7 takes the whole time travel things and makes an extremely convoluted mess. 11 takes it and makes it into something very good and very meaningful and very
I love
cool.
time travel.
Yeah. Okay, I'm indifferent to time travel. I hate multiple worlds in games. I hate multiple worlds so much. And 6 has this multiple world system where you got these 2 goddamn worlds. You don't know where you're supposed. Like if I stop playing 6 for like a week and I come back to it, I will not know where the heck I'm supposed to go. I'll be like, what the hell am I supposed to do? You won't know
that happened to me.
Yeah, you won't know where the hell you're supposed to go after not playing it for like 2 or 3 days, because there's 2 worlds. There's a freaking flying mattress thing that you fly around on. Like you don't know where to go, where anything is. Like who's the bad guy even? It's like very complicated stuff. It's like 6 is just a mess. And I played 6 right after finishing 5, which was like a masterpiece. And I played 6, and I'm like, really, this is what they come up with after 5? And it was just disappointing to me. I don't think it's a bad game. There's no bad DQ game, but the thing is, it's not as good.
Alright, Joshosaurus says, Joshosaurus says, have you guys ever read the Emblem of Roto manga? I haven't.
I haven't, but our pal Joel hasn't. Isn't he translating it too?
I think so.
You translate in Spanish?
Yeah, like based on,
Or it's already translated in
yeah,
Spanish. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's translating it from Spanish to
Oh,
English.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I watched the OVA for it. It was alright. It just didn't. I don't know. Emblem of Loto, the OVA at least did not really feel like a Dragon Quest anime. There weren't a lot of like DQ monsters in sight at all. It seemed like a Studio Ghibli kind of thing. That's kind of what I got from it. It was kind of like it had that kind of vibe more like rather than a Dragon Quest vibe. Maybe the manga's a bit different. But I haven't read much of the manga.
I don't know. I don't read manga because I'm not a filthy weeb, so I don't really know.
You're not a weeb.
No.
Okay.
Dude, don't you even attempt to say anything. You own 2 kendo sticks, so don't start.
Okay, but you like Dragon Ball Z though. Doesn't that make you a weeb?
Oh yes, Dragon Ball Z, the most non-weeby anime that's ever existed. Gotcha.
Okay.
The music's
Dude, Dragon Ball's been around for years and is like I thought it was a cartoon when I was a kid. Anyways, Kiddo Maru King 35 asks if you could play any DQ randomized, which would you play?
I think Zach has to turn down the music a bit.
It's too loud?
Yeah.
Why didn't somebody say that? Damn.
They have been.
They've been saying it in the chat.
Okay then. Shit, don't. There. Is it good now?
I don't know. I can't hear it.
Alright, if the music's too loud, let me
hear it.
know.
All right. But yeah, which DQ would you guys randomize?
Randomize, let's see. Depending on where you start. Wow, this is a tough one because, well, it actually depends what you begin with. If I wanted to randomize it.
Well, I mean that's the whole point. Is like it randomizes what you start with.
Okay, I guess Dragon Quest 4 would probably be the one I'd randomize. Like, let's say if it randomizes me, like if I'm Ragnar at the beginning of the game and then I end up on the continent where Mina and Maya are a monster.
Yeah, but it also randomizes like weapon drops, what enemies pop up where. It literally randomizes everything.
Okay.
Like, from what I understand, there are randomizers where like you could walk into a room and you could be like, "Oh, there's the final boss."
Holy shit. Yeah, I'd go with 4 then.
Me, I don't know. I don't really like playing randomizers just because I like to know, like, that if I get stuck, I can look up a guide and be like, what do I do? But if for the sake of the question, I guess, I don't know, I'd like to see what a randomized version of 11 would be like.
Like you attack like
I
a
feel like that'd be,
you attack like a slime.
like imagine you walk into the tour, like you walk into the tour and then you fight like, Dora in Gray as like the first encounter, and you're stuck there with Gemma and the dog.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know, like, that'd be pretty funny. What about you, Sack? What would you play randomized?
Randomized. Let me think. I don't know. They're all pretty interesting. They'll all be very interesting randomized. Damn. Probably 4. That sounds interesting. You got multiple characters to make it a little more complex.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, Lumi has a question that I already know where Sack might go with this, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. Lumi asks, "What is the worst RPG you have played?"
Oh boy.
I already know Sack's gonna say something along the lines of "It's Final Fantasy, anything that's not Dragon Quest," but you know, let's be serious here.
The worst RPG.
Right, there's way too.
Worst
There's
RPG.
there's way too many to think about.
There's a lot of bad ones.
Listen,
Yeah,
if you played
no.
RPG Maker games, you've already played the worst RPG ever made. I'm just like, it can't get worse than that.
Let's talk about legit RPGs, not legit RPGs.
Okay, then the worst one I've ever played. Let me think. I gotta think about this because I played so many.
Because I've played a lot of RPGs in my time, and I know I've played some bad ones.
I know. I just can't think of which one was the bad one I played. Which one is it?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to think think of one.
There's one I know it's bad, but I can't remember the name of it to save my life.
That's how I feel also.
Yeah.
There's something.
I think I can name one.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13.
Oh,
That one's not that bad. That one's not that bad, all things considered. Like, in fact, I'd say it's better than the first two, like, 13 games.
Well, I mean, I don't like the whole like time limit thing on certain missions, and
I think it's fine because I played Majora's Mask, and Majora's Mask didn't bother me.
right. I mean, I kind of like the first Final Fantasy 13. I really do not like the sequels. But
Yeah.
if I had to choose the worser sequel of them, it would definitely be Lightning Returns.
I don't know. I feel like the worst RPG I ever played was probably Blue Dragon.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh,
too
that.
was-
Yeah, that's gotta be the worst.
That was, yeah. Okay, I'm changing my answer. It's definitely Blue Dragon.
Blue Dragon.
Blue Dragon was
I got-
awful.
I got 8 hours into that game, and I was like, no more.
It's and the worst.
Dude, I
thing
couldn't
is,
even get 2 hours in.
That boss theme is like, go.
it's so bad. And the thing is, Sakaguchi made Blue Dragon. He directed the game, and that's like a big piece of trash. That game, honestly.
Oh yeah, man, dude, that game is a nightmare, and it tries so hard to be a DQ ripoff, and it's just.
I know. And it's always on sale for $5.
I wonder why. It's still not worth it.
Yeah.
Nope. It's like the characters are not as expressive as DQ characters at all. Their faces, like the top part of their face, they don't blink. Their faces don't move at all. Just the mouth moves. It's like Oblivion. The way that their faces are, it's like worse than Oblivion. Like,
But here's the thing, though. At least in Oblivion, they blink.
yeah, they don't blink in freaking Blue Dragon. I'm pretty sure they don't blink, or like their eyebrows don't even move or anything like that. Like
They just stare into your soul.
yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh, no worries, Super Smash Brothers fan legend. Don't worry about it.
Okay. There's a question we got that's a little more personal. I'm gonna read it. It's from Argyle Gamer. Do you guys have girlfriends?
Nah, I'm single.
I'm single currently.
Yeah.
Zach, on the other hand,
I
has a
do.
girlfriend.
I do have one. Okay.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the only one out of all of us right now that has a girlfriend. I am currently on the single train, and it's not terrible.
It's fine with me. All right.
But yeah, ladies, anyway, I'm just joking. But yeah,
You're half joking.
honestly, relationships are tough.
Yeah,
They are.
they're
Relationships are tough.
They're a commitment. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another one. Kiba the Barbarian asks, Sabin from Final Fantasy versus Carver from Dragon Quest.
Oh, that's a tough one, because Sabin with Bum Rush, man.
Yeah.
And I actually can't remember. And I can't remember Carver's abilities from 6, but in Dragon Quest Heroes 2, Carver, he can basically lift up the ground and smash it right into you. So I'm gonna say they're kind of, in all honesty.
Yeah. Yeah, and like again, Sack probably can't answer because Sack knows little to nothing about Final Fantasy. So, let's see. I'm gonna say about the same. I'm gonna say my answer is about the same for as Ryan, because like it's too close. I'd say that's gonna end in a draw.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. Protector K Draco asks, "What is your least favorite party member in all of the games?" And I'm gonna assume they mean Dragon Quest games.
Oh yes, Mung. Sabin can suplex a train. Exactly. That's why.
Oh yeah, he can.
Okay, so what's our least favorite party member in all games? Okay, Dragon Quest 2 is definitely Prince of Canock.
Oh yeah, he can go die in a hole.
Dragon Quest 3 would be the goof off until you turn it into a sage. Dragon Quest 4, I barely use Kirill. Dragon Quest 5, it's hard to say. I really like all the characters in Dragon Quest 5. I've even powered up the monsters in that game, so I can't really say. I guess I don't use the daughter. That's it. Dragon Quest 6, I guess I don't really care for most of them. But I'm
I
just
don't
gonna say,
remember most of them.
I'm gonna say Ashlyn. Dragon Quest Seven definitely. Dragon Quest Seven definitely Maribel. Dragon Quest 8, I like them all actually. So it's hard to say. Dragon
I'd
Quest.
say Angelo's kind of an annoying prick.
You don't like Angelo? Angelo's great.
He's you would think that.
Yeah, I would
Let's
think
see. Dragon Quest 9, since they're all people you pick, so I can't really choose one from 9. The same as 10 is all people you can pick.
that. So wait,
And
we're choosing
11,
worst characters in each game? Is that what we're choosing?
I don't want to do each game because I can't remember most of them. So I'm just gonna pick my least favorite out of just my least favorite one.
Oh well, I'm just choosing the ones that I don't use the most. And in
Yeah.
11, I love all the characters. I mean, I love all the characters as people and their personalities, but in battle, I think I use Sylvanda the least.
Yeah.
I think I use in battle in 11. I think Veronica's might be the one character I use the least because she is so frail. She will.
And it's funny because she's your waifu.
Yeah, she is okay, and she's also extremely frail and dies if you hit her once. Like she like cannot survive.
Waifu.
Well, Eric's mostly my big damage dealer, but I also use Veronica too as my second big damage dealer.
How do you keep her from
Yeah,
dying?
she's
She
like a
dies.
glass can. She's like it's called a glass cannon sack. It's you kill them before they kill you.
Yeah. She does her explosion.
I'd say my least favorite, out of all of because again, I can barely remember a lot of party members from a lot of games because my memory is like a goldfish. So, I'm gonna say my least favorite is Prince of Cannock because just he can die in a hole, which he probably will considering how frail he is.
Yep.
He's also frail one. Wait, this is for a least favorite party member still, or just a character in general?
Yeah, that's my least favorite party member.
My least favorite party member is in the whole series. And this counts because he was a party member at one point in time. Is Prince Charmless because he was a party member. He joined your party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the worst party member.
True, he did join. Oh,
We're getting a lot of versus questions. This is interesting. Okay, next question, Roman Frank, and this one's really out of nowhere, but have you tried the Marvel's Avengers beta? I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to whenever the open beta is out. If it's out yet, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try because I don't know, and I have no I don't listen to what other people have to say about things.
Yeah.
I typically go based on my own opinion.
Yeah. I think it's available now for everybody. I haven't tried it yet. I might try it later.
I might try it this weekend. I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a fair shot because a lot of the people that I do normally listen to have said good things. So
yeah, I've heard mixed things about it.
I'll give it a shot, but as of yet, I've not yet.
Yeah, it's open this weekend for all platforms.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I should probably start downloading that then.
I mean, if I'm not too busy playing Microsoft Flight Simulator or First Dragon Quest Builders, maybe I'll try it out.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
That Flight
Yeah, I
Simulator
just
looks
bought
cool.
that today.
Game looks cool as hell.
Yeah.
It looks so boring.
Dude, you can fly anywhere in the world. I could fly to your house and freaking. I could go. Anyway.
All right, do it. Please do it. You'll be doing me a favor, pal. Anyways,
You can't crash in that game, by the way.
Lopez asked. Oh well, that was the point. Christian Lopez asks, Onion Knight from Final Fantasy III versus Ulster from Dragon Quest VII, Battle of the Classes. Oh yeah, because it's basically the exact same system because Onion Knight can literally it's its own class, but literally that entire game is like you can pick your own class.
Yeah, that's
it's literally the same.
Yeah, that's a very hard question. I'm gonna say it's a draw with Oster and the Onion Kids.
Yeah. Because Onion Knight's, he's busted, and he has a lot of powers, because he can beat any class. Like, even in on PSP, his, finisher is, when you get finisher,